Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, everybody. You are welcome. Pure Gospel, you are welcome. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. You are welcome. How are you doing, Pure Gospel? How are you doing? Please give me a minute. How are we doing? Ivan, how are you? Good to have you all here today. How are we doing? Thank you for coming. Pure Gospel, thank you for all your support. Ivan, thank you for all your support. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your time. I appreciate all your efforts. Pardon me. How have our week been? How have we been? Our week? Our week, has it been? You're welcome. Hope we've been doing okay. How have we been? How is Nigeria? How have we been? All right. The weather here is a little bit sunny. You get the sun, you get the cold. How is the weather there? Wow, very fine. That's good. That's good. Good weather. That's good. You are welcome. You are welcome. All right. Anyone celebrating their birthday today? Anyone? Okay. Happy Easter in advance to everyone. Happy Easter. Happy Easter in advance. Are we having holiday over there? Or it's raining? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, Chipita. You are welcome. I think today is your first time. Happy Easter in advance. It's raining over there. Wow. We are on holiday over here. Oh, that's good. That's good. Here they are having bank holiday. They're having bank holiday. Those who do 9 to 5 job, they're having bank holiday. Not for the healthcare workers. But here, the doctors are going to go on strike next week due to increments of their payment of wages. They want their wages to be increased. So we're going to have doctors. They're going to go on strike. Junior doctors, not consultants. But if you are in the military, you know, in the military, they have different discipline. They have doctors, they have nurses. But if you're in the military, they're not going to go on strike, the doctors. So some of us, we have doctors who are militants, so they don't go on strike. Yeah, the consultant don't go on strike. So mostly is the junior doctors because of the pay, so that's why. All right, you're welcome. Miracle, you are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you so much, everybody, for all your support. I have been seeing all the comments, the likes, the sharing. I have also been seeing those who have subscribed, the new ones, and those who has been sending as well. I have been seeing them. Yes, and some of us have been sending proof as well. So I have been seeing them. So thank you. We're just going to anyone celebrating their birthday. You know, the last show we asked some questions. If any of you can suggest any contest that we can do, and we have put the criteria in our WhatsApp. So if you go there, you will see the criterias. And also in terms of our welfare package for business and skills is still ongoing. So we are in April now, we are almost there. And a lot of us have been doing a great job. So thank you. We're going to dive into today's topic because it's a little bit long. All right. So for those who would like to come to the UK, in terms of you wanting to become a nurse, yeah, so I have those requirements, and I will also give you my experience as well. So when I give you the information, I will ask you questions. If you want, if you have questions to ask me regarding that, I will explain. I will give you my own experience of becoming a nurse as well. So Peter, you are welcome. Miracle, you are welcome. All right, Pure Gospel said, my dream country. Yes, UK is a beautiful country. It is a lovely country. It is organized. So it is organized in terms of how their system works. Things work. That means if you pay for gas, you will see gas. If you pay for electricity, you will get electricity. If you pay for water, you get water. You pay your bills, you get all those stuff. But the truth is that in terms of you looking after yourself is quite different from the infrastructures and all the stuff that they have. So, but you have to work to get those things. Yeah, you work, they pay you, and to get those stuff. So one stand a good chance if there is opportunity for you to come and study in the UK. Yeah, but in terms of social life, social life, you have to create it for yourself. But if you want to compare that to back home, Nigeria, if I may use that as an instance, is quite different in terms of social life. You have to really look for time to create that social life. So all these bills that you hear us mention, you have to pay for. If you have to use the road, we call it MOT. You have to pay for that. You have to pay for everything. So it means you have to go to work for the monies. So your social life tends to be like 10% out of 100. Every other, sometimes you even pay the bills for your home. You don't get to sleep there. You don't get to sleep as much as you can, especially if you are new and you are trying to get things together. So I will start with being a student in the United Kingdom. You have what they call, you have to pay the school fees as an international student. You have to go to class as a nurse. It's not like every other discipline, every other stuff. So what you do, they expect you, the time they expect you to come to school, you have to be in class. They take register in nursing. They do register. You know how they do register in primary school? That's how they do in nursing, because they know it's a course that you need to commit your time. You don't just go to classes, you do what they call placement. So you have half of the time placement, you have team time, you have placement time. So you do all that together. And at the same time, you still have to pay for the fees. And if you are married, you have to pay for that. You have to look after your family as well. And during team time, you're expected to work 20 hours. If you have to work, they will give you permission. You can work 20 hours. So that's around it anyway. So I'll keep going on. So as you ask me questions, I'll be able to tell you, because that is what I studied. All right, so let's dive into it. So the requirements, some of us know the requirements. I will give you my own experience so you can ask me questions. So Miracle said, that's beautiful. Good, yeah. No extra hustling. You hustle in the UK more than Nigeria. You hustle times 4 in the UK. UK is beautiful. There's lights, like I will tell you. The time you will see your lights go off, maybe something is broken. There's lights, there's gas, there's good roads. Sometimes you don't get to go through the roads because they have to be repairing it for months. It can take 6 months sometimes. It can take 2 weeks. It all depends. So, but the truth is, there's no place like home. That is the truth. Even when I come home, most times, I stay in the village most time. I don't get to get light. And I just get used to it. Even if it's within 2, 3 weeks, 1 month, I just stay. Sometimes I don't get light when I come home, and I just stay. I cope with it. Yes. So you hustle in the UK more than in Nigeria. To me, that's why we say. But the difference is this. When you are able to build your career, you build your career to a certain level in the UK, you have a little bit of softness. That's why we say to you. That is why having this opportunity for you to come and study in the UK will give you a paved way than you just going to do this job, going to do that job, although you will do all that at first. So let's crack on. So requirement for Nigerian students who want to study nursing in the UK between 2024 to 2026. To study nursing in the UK as a Nigerian student, so I specifically picked this, and I still have like a broader one for everybody. You must meet academic requirements, which is WAEC, A-levels, WAEC or NICO, A-levels of foundation, proof of English proficiency. Here they call it IELTS. And you must have a grade of about 6.5 plus. You submit all your documents and satisfy visa and health checks. These requirements apply whether you choose adults, mental health, child, or learning disability. So the way nursing is, let me pick one of you. Do you pay for the lights and other things aside your rent? Yes, I will explain that to you if you want. So you pay for every single thing, The only thing sometimes we laugh at is that you don't pay for the breath you breathe. So I will give you all that. So in terms of what you pay for lights, you pay for gas, you pay for rent, you pay for what they call council tax. The council tax is to maintain your borough. Let's say in Enugu, to maintain that area that you are. Maybe you live in area in Enugu, to maintain that area, to carry your bins and all that. Then you pay for, if you drive, you pay for driving on their roads. You pay tax for that. You pay your, apart from paying the tax that you paid at work, that's different. You have two types of tax. You call them national insurance tax, and also you pay for the general tax. So by the end of the year, they will tell you what they have used the general tax for. I'm sure so many of you must have heard, oh, there is free education in UK. There's no free education. There is no free health care, because from that your tax you paid at the end of the month, that's where they take the money from. So if your children goes to government schools, what they do is that the books, they will give them books there. You've already paid for it. But you don't like say, this is what I'm paying for the book. No, you pay everything. So by the end of the year, they will tell you the tax you pay, this is what we use this for, this is what we use it for. So there is nothing free in the UK, nothing. It's just the breath you breathe. So let's crack on. So in terms of nursing, you have what they call adult nursing. Adult nursing, they are those ones that you have like general hospital. So you call them like general nursing. So you have learning disabilities. So the people that look after people with learning disabilities. You have mental health, which is psychiatric. That's the one that's my branch. You have child, so that's another branch. So you have 4 branches in nursing. So when you want to study, you're going to choose, at first, the first year, you do the general. When I started, I did the general one. That is, you do all the branches. So when you are going for placement, you go to all the branches. I went to child, I went to learning disabilities, I went to mental health. It was my main one. So let me pick it. I was discussing this same topic with someone yesterday. Okay. Finally, you said it's nothing is free. Single. Oh yeah, nothing. Nothing. When I mean nothing, hear it from me. I've been here for a while. So nothing apart from the breath that you breathe. So the best placement I had was learning disability placement. I loved it. I didn't want to leave. I started learning the sign language. I enjoyed it, but because I didn't stay for long, I did not learn much. So I just learned a little bit. So in terms of academic requirements, undergraduates, most UK university requires WAEC with at least 5 credits, including English, mathematics, biology, chemistry, physics. A levels of foundation program if applying directly after secondary school. You went for all this? That's beautiful. Thank you. Some university accept registered nurse, that's RON qualifications for advanced entry. So you have to choose, some of you, you've got your degrees already. Some people just left school. So the requirements are different. So that's what I'm explaining. So postgraduates, you might have MSc in nursing, postgraduate, a bachelor's degree in a health-related field. Some programs requires 1+ year of clinical experience. So what are we explaining in terms of that? Let's say you just left school or you're already a graduate and you did some sciences and you are planning to come to the UK. What I always advise is you can just look for any hospital, especially general hospital. General hospital is where I work here. So National Health Service. So general hospital, they are more equipped. When I say more equipped, All the people that work in private, the biggest of the biggest, Harley Streets that you might have heard, the biggest of the biggest private, they all work with General Hospital here, most of them. Sometimes when I go to those big hospitals to do some things, it's the same people like me that are there. So when you are planning to come, what I will say to you is try and go and do placements in any of those hospitals, those general ones. Do placements, get experience. It means go there, even if it's once a day, 2, 3 hours. Go and be auxiliary. Nigeria will call it mostly auxiliary nurse or support worker. Go and work in those hospitals. Just see if you can get a place. Tell them you want to be working, you want to do 1 or 2 things. So that is part of it. That's part of the things they look for. That's one. Your all those your WAEC certificate, especially if you have done sciences, even if you've got all the degree, whatever, go and do placements. You can do it for as much time as you want. Have that after when you finish, tell them to give you a letter that you have completed a placement there. Yeah, general hospital are always more equipped. Yeah, that's the truth. Even if you see those your general hospital, they are going up and down, they are equipped because most of the doctors and the healthcare professionals, when they were going to school, that's where they passed through. So they passed through those general hospitals. Here is the same thing. All of them that are big doctors, they pass through the general hospitals here as well before they start going around. So some programs, English language, most universities require one of the following. So typical requirements, I've explained that one. You need English and all that. So what they call their IELTS, IELT in terms of English, they want you to get, you need to do an English test. So that's part of it as well. And they want you to get a good score, at least 6.5. They want you to get up to that. So English is a must. Apart from you having WAEC English, you do their own English tests. But sometimes if you send them a proof because they know they are the one that colonized Nigeria and we can speak English, but still they still added it to the requirement. You need to do a separate test for that English. Yeah. So my time, it wasn't like that. So, things changes. So that is the English test is to not indicate the ability to handle complex language, understand detailed arguments, and communicate effectively. Despite some inaccuracies, this range is typically required for higher qualification, professional registration, and skilled migration to English-speaking countries. Yeah, so they want us to have that. Generally, effective command of the language, despite some inaccuracies. I think I've explained that. So you can have more score, even if it's 7.0, you can have that. So, but for the skill level is between 6.5 to 7.0. So when you take that test, so the first thing I've explained, all your WAEC or your BSc or whatever. So you have that. Go and do some work there. Create that time. The other one, you do English tests. Try and pass up to 7 points, from 6.5 to 7.0. Try and get that one. Then professional university visa, okay. So let's move on. So some university may accept WAEC English, that is C6 or above, as proof of English. So some of them, not all of them. So even if you don't do that test, so some of them, if you have WAEC and the English is above 6.6, some university will accept it without you doing that UK English test. So that's what they have said. The test is really necessary. Yeah. This is interesting. Thank you very much. All right, required application document you will typically need. Academic transcripts. You know what they do? Sometimes you say, oh, how will they know? My one, they checked because I used my own WAEC while I was already here. So I did not go to their college here. I walked to the university myself. I said, this is my WAEC. Will you accept me to do nursing in your university? They said, yes. That's what I did. Although I was already here. So I went there with my WAEC. They said, okay, they will check it. So they checked it by themselves and just said, it's okay. Yeah. So what I will tell you to do if you want to apply, write to the university, call the university, their like HRO department or admin department, tell them, you can speak to them. Ask them if there's a way you can communicate. Because if you communicate with the university directly, they will be able to give you a lot of information. A lot. So communicate with them directly. Although you will go through what they call UCAS, it's a department where you have to put in, you have to fill all the forms, but still communicate with the university. Because what I did, because I was already here, I walked down to the university myself, showed them my certificate, said, will you take me with this? You see? So communicate with them. Don't say, oh, don't do apart from the general communication, ask for their admin department, the people that deals with admission departments. So you can write to them. You can even call them. They will answer you. They will tell you, okay, bring all the things you have, bring all the proof you have. They will see it and they can even direct you and tell you, you need this, you need that. That is how they work. They will do it for you. So if you can do it like that, you will get more and more and more information. Communicate with them directly, show them, tell them all their requirements, give it to them. If it is not complete, they will tell you, you need this. This is what you need to do. They will be telling you. They will be directing you. Okay. Thank you. So they do that here. So English tests, international passports. So if you haven't got your passport, go and try and get one. So please, I know we have what they call NIN in Nigeria. When you are doing the NIN, please try and make sure all your names are the same with your passport. If not, to go and correct that NIN is a problem. So it will start affecting that your Nigeria passport. So let me stop for a while. Any question before we move further? Any question? We have discussed, we are on the requirements in terms of your WAEC, what you need to have. We have discussed how you need to go and do placement, some work in general hospital. Tell them to write certificate for you once you finish. We are on your passports with English. That's British English in terms of us communicating with the university directly. We have discussed that. So any question? So your passport. All right. Let me continue. All right. Okay. How do I apply for embassy appointment? Good. Pure Gospel. So it's a stage. The first stage is you will fill a form. You go to the university, university itself, the one you want to. I will give you some universities here for you to check out. So you go there. When you go there, you will see international students to come and study nursing. When you see it, they will start telling you one by one how to go about it. First thing is to complete a UCAS application. You will see it there. They will tell you. So under that UCAS application, they will now tell you their requirements, what they want. When the university, you ask a question, let's wait for Pure Gospel. Is there any, okay. So when you go there, it is the university. The UCAS has another, when you go on Google, type UK UCAS. They are the people in charge. That's UCAS. They are called UCAS. They are in charge of admission in the whole of United Kingdom. So that's a different department. So, but go to the school that you want to apply. Let's say you want to apply to University of Birmingham. You go to University of Birmingham and in their search Google, type nursing. Then when you type nursing, you will see all their requirements. They will direct you and say, go to UCAS. So when you go to UCAS, it's a different department. Then they will tell you what they need. They have a form. So you start completing the form. When UCAS have accepted you that you cannot come and study, then they will not tell all the documents they will give to you. That's what you're going to take to the embassy to apply for a passport. So let's continue. What's other question? Ma, would you advise someone to leave Nigeria to come and live aside education? Yes, it's up to you. You understand? But there's one thing that you always be playing with your mind. Well, that is because you already have a different culture, the way you were brought up in Nigeria, when you not come here, so your mind will always be playing with that. Yeah, it doesn't mean you cannot adapt. You can adapt. It all depends on you. But to me, what I will say is that because I live in London, it's like you're living in Lagos and Abuja. It is a very expensive area to live. I never knew when I came here that I'm going to live in London. If I may advise is, if you want to come to the UK, try and go to the hidden parts. Let's say you go from you go to Saple instead of Lagos. You go to Asaba. Asaba is even more bigger. Is bigger now. Go to the suburb. The suburb are cheaper. Houses are cheaper. One room in the area where I stay, just one room. You know how one room you'll be sharing flat with somebody. One room, you can get it £1,000. One room. You are sharing toilets. You are sharing all the things inside the flat. 1,000. And if you are closer to any university, you pay more. You pay 1,000, you pay 800, you pay 700. The cheapest you will get, maybe 650 to 700. One room, and you are sharing it. You don't have everything on your own. So, but you have to make up your mind. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It all depends on you, what you are planning. Yeah. I will say, if you can get outskirts, I call it outskirts of London, maybe somewhere like Birmingham is a big city even. It's expensive. Birmingham is expensive. It's one of the where the university there is one of the biggest university in the UK, Birmingham University. So we have outskirts, like all those Hertfordshire and all that. So we have outskirts. Even those outskirts, if you are closer to the school, you still pay more. So, but if you stay outskirts, just like same thing in Nigeria, you stay outskirts, you get things cheaper. So this London that we live, it's just that London has more opportunities. You see more of your kind. You understand? You see more of your kind. You see more of all the things that you have in Nigeria. We have exactly those things here. It's like a photo. Anything you want is in. You know how Lagos is. That's the kind of place I live. So, if I could turn back the clock, I don't want to live in London. I would have preferred those other side. Yes, so what the question emphasize on opportunities over there. There's a lot of opportunities. A lot. There are jobs. If you want to do your own business, you can do your own business. Yeah, but everything you pay for. You pay for everything. All right, so let's go on. I can see your question a lot. There's a lot of opportunities. But if you want to talk about if you can be rich or being a wealthy person compared to Nigeria, the time it will take you, in Nigeria, you will become a billionaire quicker than in this country. No matter how you structure it, you quicker. Yeah? Here is structured, is organized. Nigeria is organized to an extent, but the truth is, if you say you want to be a billionaire, like we call all those big billionaires, you become a billionaire faster in Nigeria. Yes, I can tell you that than here. international passport, so that's where we stop. I invited most of my friends to the class. Thank you very much. Joshua, how are you? Thank you. Our personal statement explaining your motivation for nursing. Good. So that's one of the criteria as well, personal statements. So before you study nursing, when you are doing those applications, they will say you should add your personal statement. It's under the form there. So what the personal statement is just asking you is they want you to tell them your story and why you want to study nursing. So you see that placement you did that I've just explained, you go to a general hospital to do some work there, you will not add that one. That one will take 70% pass than those your WAEC. You see, that placement you go and do at all, that you go and do, whether you do it for 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, or whatever, they value that one a lot. They value it. You can score 60% because of that. So your personal statement, and because you need to bring proof of the personal statement. Oh, I've worked in Enugu University. These are the departments I worked. These are the things I did. Da, 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 da. So they want you to tell them why you are interested in that course. So you will add your past experience. Then don't forget that placement that I've just told you. You add that one to it. When they see that one always costs 60%. Because that is the reason any job you apply in the United Kingdom has personal statements. Why do you want to study this course? If you are looking for school, they will ask you. If you are looking for a job, they will ask you, why do you need this job? Why do you want to upgrade? Then you add, when you're writing the personal statement, you start adding the jobs you have done before, your experiences, how that job will relate to this thing, you add it to it. Then that placement you have done, you add it to it. That placement, very important. So that is called personal statement. Is it possible for a person with slight disability to work as a nurse? 100%. 100%. You can go to school. You can be a dyslexia, whatever they call it. You might not be able to do much more things. They have structure for all that. Some people can go with they use some equipment. They come to school, they come to class. Most of them, their brain is sharper than us that is working with our 2 legs and hands. That's the truth. Those people, they are very intelligent. So the academic side is good. Yeah, so that's not a problem. So personal statement explaining your motivation for nursing. Yeah, why you want to study that nursing. Academic or professional references. So they will need references. You see that place you went to do that placement, you'll be going to do the placement. Make sure you work well so that before you leave there, collect references. So I will advise you to collect 3 sets of references. 1, character reference. Have a character reference. Have the work reference. You have 3 references. So the things that are related to health, and especially that place you went to do those, you'll be going to do those, what's it called? Those placements. Yeah. Get a reference from there as well. Updated references. Possible, they write it with their logo. University Hospital, Enugu. You will see the logo there. They verify every single document. Nursing is one of their top professions. So every single document is verified. They will go and call Enugu University, whether you actually went there. They do all that. So your CV as well. Get your CV ready. If you have healthcare experience, same thing. Additional requirements, interview. Most nursing schools require this. Occupational health clearance. So this is my first time joining. Oh, Choma, thank you for coming. Updated reference. Thank you very much. Verification too. Thank you. Yes. Choma, thank you for joining. So, occupational health. This is the reason why they ask for occupational health clearance. They want to know if you are mentally and physically fit to do the job, to do to study. Nursing is a very you see the word, you see the way I'm stressing it, very strenuous course, but it's 100% achievable. If me can achieve it after how many years, you can do it 100%. But it takes your whole time. That is the truth. If you have 100 hours in a day, nursing takes 80%. That is the truth. You go to class 5 days a week. They will sign register for you. They will tick you if you came to school. If you are present, they do it in nursing. I don't know about other ones, but my time they do it, and they still do it in now. So occupational health clearance, you get that one to make sure you are fit. Okay, immunization records, get all those ones ready. Your immunization, get a criminal background. In nursing, if I'm driving and I pass red lights, I will declare it. If I drink alcohol, for instance, and I go and pass red lights, and the police come and breathalyze me and say I've drunk, they will put it in my record. So nursing is like a pastoral kind of study and job here. So criminal background checks. So if you bring one, you get it from your police over there. Here we have a system where they do it. They'll check it for you. We do it here. So here they call it DBS, or international equivalent. So if you have a disclosure bureau system, if you have it there, so get one. These are standard for all nursing and midwifery council. They are standard. So you get your WAEC, your CV. Anyway, we'll keep going on. So these are standard. Then let's talk about tuition fees, the money. So what most university, what they do is they will tell you how you pay the fees. They will give you all that. So once you go to their website, everything you need, they will give you all the requirement. So typically range international nursing students, because they go to placement. So placement is what you do in hospitals, you do in schools, you do in all those organizations. So it involves a lot of money because you are going there to do placement. Say you come to a unit, when you go there, you have doctors, nurses, they assign you. I will tell you a little bit about placement, how we do it here. So the fees is between £14,000 to £20,000 per year. Per year, depending on the university. Yeah. Examples of university is Hertfordshire, Coventry, these are beautiful university, Sunderland, Nottingham, etc. UK student visa requirements for Nigeria application. To get a UK student visa tier 4, you must show information of acceptance of studies. So, somebody asked me just now, say, how will you get the visa? You will show that they've accepted you before you can go for the visa from a UK university. They've accepted you. So those documents, that's what you take to visa. Proof of funds, that is, you can afford the fund. Proof of funds, tuition for 1 year. So 1,340 per month for 9 months in London. 1,000 per month for 9 months outside London. So TB test certificate, valid passport, visa application fee, and all that. Types of nursing you can study. I've told you about that. Adult nursing, mental health, children, learning disability. Some universities offer dual field degrees. Okay, let me explain to you. Some universities, they can say, oh, you are ready, you can study two branches together. You can become a social worker and a nurse. You can become an adult and a mental health nurse. You can do two together if you can cope. So any question quickly before we move on? Any question? Yeah, it's expensive, but you can do it. You can. So when you lazy, that's why I said you can always communicate directly with the university. The university will just break down things for you. So it will be easier. But can they work while schooling? NS Praise, welcome. How are you? Yes, you can work, but you have the time. They put, I don't know how, no, now it's still 20 hours team time. It means when lectures, people are going, not holiday, you can work 20 hours. The reason is so that it doesn't disrupt your studies. So, yeah, I do nursing anyway. I no do nursing. With nursing, you can never be hungry in United Kingdom. And you can never be searching for job. You will always get job 24/7, 365 days. It's you that will be tired. You will get job any day, anytime. And you can use UK nurse certificate all over the world. All right, so universities have the popular UK universities. We've mentioned that University of West London, Teesside University, University of Greenwich, Southwest, application component, application system. UCAS is used for undergraduate nursing application. So UCAS, UCAS. So you can write it down so that you go and read about them. Then go to the website of the university you like and check their requirements. Document, transcript, WAEC, student visa requires commerce. Yes, we've talked about that. Yes, postgraduate as well. We've talked about that. So quick one, what we have talked about, checklist for Nigeria applications, WAEC or NECO with 5 credits, A levels of foundation if needed, IELTS, that is accepted or accepted equivalent. If you've got English before, accepted equivalent is C credits or above. Then you might not need to take the English test. Personal statement, reference letter, CV, interview. I will tell you about the interview. Visa, document, and proof of funds. Requirements for qualified nurses. So I will tell you about if you're already a nurse in Nigeria. I will give you that information as well. So during the interview, it's 3 stages. 3. My one, 3 stages, and that's how they still do it. So the 3 stages are, you are going to write English and maths. Do you know the kind of English and maths they bring? The one you did in secondary school, maybe primary school. That's the type they bring. They don't go and bring statistics. The one as if you have forgotten, that's the one they bring. That is their English and maths. So their English is they are looking for is, was, they'll write something, write a statement, correct it, like that. So that's the first one. So if you pass the first stage, you will go to the next one. If you don't pass the first one, you will not go to the next one. So the second one, they will interview you, like ask you questions and things like that. No, the second one is a group one. They want to know how you, when you are in a board meeting, how you are going to behave. So if I'm talking, they want to know if you will be quiet to listen to me. They want to see interaction because they want to see how you will work as a team, because nursing has to do with teamwork. So that's the second part of the interview. Your colleague will be talking. During the interview, they'll be asking questions. They want to see how you will react, what you will do, and all that. How you will behave as if you are in a workplace. So this class is really interesting. Thank you, Ozo, Miracle. Thank you. Mathematics is involved. I'm not doing it. Yes, but ask the university. Ask the university. Tell them the equivalent you have. Don't just give up and say, oh, no, I'm not going to do it. Speak to the university directly. Communicate. Apart from all the other people, they will tell you. They will accept you. Just speak to them. So mathematics, the mathematics they have in nursing is drug calculation. You can do it 100%. It's practice. Once you know the tactics, what you want over what you've got times what is available, that is medication. Doctor will say, I'm prescribing 2 milligram. You've got 10 milligram. What are you going to give? That is the whole mathematics in nursing. So don't be scared. All those time, if you need support, you let me know. So that's drug calculation. You can do it, my brother or my sisters. So let's crack on. So the third interview process, because it's three processes, is they will sit you down and ask you, this nursing you want to take, do you know is very challenging? All those kind of questions. If you've got children, how are you going to cope? How old are your children? If you are married, will your husband support you? Will your wife support you? How are you going to be coming to school? How are you going to feed yourself? How are you going to, they will ask you all these questions. So that's the third process. So it's a three-way interview. One stage to the next, one stage to the next, three, which you can answer. So if you need support all this time, if you want to apply, let me know. I know it's been a while I've been at uni, but I'm still around students. So you can contact me and I can advise you how to go about it. It's not a problem. You can do it 100%. The only where maybe some of us will slow down, maybe the fees. In terms of all the processes, it's not a problem at all. You can do it 100%. Is the fee. That's the only thing I think I am a little bit skeptical. But apart from that, in terms of how to go through, you can do it 100%. So to work as a nurse in the UK, Nigeria trained nurses, we only have a few more minutes. Do you guys want me to stay back a little bit? Leave in the comments and let me know. To work as a nurse in the UK, Nigerian trained nurses must successfully complete a multi-stage process, primarily involve professional registration with Nursing and Midwifery Council. Here are the key requirements if you're already a nurse. So professional, I will explain because we have some of them working with me, so I know. Professional registration requirements, which is the NMC one. You must apply for registration with the National Council here. Midwifery, Nursing and Midwifery Council. To practice in the UK, you apply to them directly. Nursing qualification, recognized nursing diploma or degree from Nigeria Institute. That is if you're already a nurse. Active registration, current. So all this for English language, same thing. You must pass an English test again. And the NMC must accept you. So that's for those who are already qualified that wants to come and study in nursing. Do they have scholarship for nursing? I'm sure yes, but you have to check with the university. So the university will tell you yes or no. We only got like 6 minutes. So if you guys want me to stay extra 10 minutes, leave in the comments so that we can complete it. So if you're already a nurse, you want to come and study, you apply directly to Nursing and Midwifery Council. They will not tell you their requirements, then you go from there. So I will give you as an example. English is not a problem. Good. Ilowa, welcome. Lonwa Chikamsom, you are welcome. That's a new name. Karim Karim, you are welcome. If you're already a nurse, it's straightforward. That one is just the adaptation. So what they do, they'll tell you their requirements. You apply through Nursing and Midwifery Council, the council that regulates us, and they'll just tell you what they need, and you go from there. So the ones we have that came from abroad, what they do is that They will come. When they come, they don't just work straight as a nurse. They will work one grade down their grade. The first grade in nursing is band 5. They will be working band 6, band 4. So they will be like auxiliary nurses. So what they do, they will be going for lectures, and also they will be writing exams. And when they come, the trust that brought them will provide accommodation for them. They will pay for their accommodation because when they are working, they are paying them salary, but on a lower grade. So when they start doing all the exams and when they pass, they will now put them to the first grade, which is band 5. So that's how you go. It can take few months, but it's a swift process. It's a beautiful process. Yeah. So is there any way someone can join and pay partly? Yes. Yes, they do it. So call direct, communicate with the university. They will tell you. Some of them will tell you, pay so parts, pay this amount of money. Then when you start, you can be paying this instrumentally. So they do instrumental payments. That's no problem. So communicate to university so that you will know if it's £100, if it's 1,000 or whatever. And you also pay, there's something you pay as well for you to use your healthcare system. In case you are not well, you pay for it. So it's part of the requirements. You pay for it. Yeah. Okay. So you have certificate of sponsorship, your UK employer must assign. Yeah. So that's for those who are qualified already. So those who are qualified as a nurse already, they will bring they will apply to the National Nursing and Midwifery Council to work as a nurse. You do that with them. Your certificate, you bring it. English language, you bring proof or equivalent. Then your test, you bring it. Your criminal bureau test, you bring it as well. Where you are coming from, your employment, you bring it. References, you bring it. Personal statement, you still give to them. All those stuff as well. The person that is employing you, that is bringing you to the UK, we bring certificate of sponsorship. They'll tell, we are the one that wants to sponsor this person. All those requirements. So they'll do all that. Health check as well. Then your visa. So the person that wants to employ you, they are the one, they will be among the people that will be processing those documents for you. That is if you are already a nurse. Then, yeah, immigration health surcharge. That's applicant for this visa are usually exempt from paying that. So if you're already a nurse, you don't pay the surcharge. What they use it for, if you are not well, so that they can use it to treat you, you don't pay that. But if you are coming as a student, you pay that. You do all their tests. They will tell you all the tests that they need, tuberculosis tests. They will tell you all that. Then post-arrival requirements. They will tell you test for competency, OSCEs. When you are here, you will do OSCEs. You will do all that. Yeah. So it's a practical test taken in the UK within 12 months of you starting that job. That is if you're already a nurse. That's the requirement now. So any question quickly, you must do all tests. Yes. As a student, you will pay. Yes. You will pay. Who? Yes. Thank you so much. I can see everybody. Manifold, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Chikansum, you are welcome. Oye, you are welcome. You guys are all welcome. Thank you for joining. Any question? Any question before we move further a little bit? We're almost done. Like I said, if you want to study nursing and you have any question regarding that, you are free to send a message through our WhatsApp. I will be able to answer you. I'll be able to guide you a little bit or to a good extent. So in terms of placement, so when you are now a student and they will be sending you to what they call a placement, send you to hospital so that you can be learning the job. That's just it. When you get there, they will assign you to a trained nurse. I usually have students. I love teaching students. So that's part of the things I do at work. So I teach you everything that you need to know about the job. Then, if you are a qualified nurse, you are coming from Nigeria, you're already a nurse, and you come to the unit, I am part of the people as well. I teach you there as well. I teach you. Then, if you are qualified, you come, I still teach as well. What am I teaching? Teach you what the job entails, what we do here. Those are the videos you see me making because I do it. My last student was just a month ago. So I always have students. So I'm in charge. I'm one of the people in my own uh, workplace. I'm among the people that does all that on the ward. I just teach you what we do on the ward. So that's one of my duties. So if you want to come and study, I can give you, I can support you in terms of that. Then, in terms of how the system works of about nursing, I am a mental health nurse, so I'll be able to teach you more on that. So I can do all that. Yeah, it's not a problem. So, any question? So, summary for those who already a nurse, the summary checklist is you will have the English test, you have a CBT exam passed, job offer, they've already given you job, visa application, TB test, Hoskins, you pass it. Yeah, it is crucial to use the official NMC and UK government websites. Please go to the right website. That's what they are telling us for the latest updates regarding immigration rules and salary requirement for international students. Okay. So, any question before we close? Any question? So, any question? Okay, great class. Thank you. Interesting. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Ma, for the insight. Thank you too. That's why we are here. That's why we are doing all this channel for more all these videos, more enlightenment, more support. We are here to support each other. We thank God for technology. Yes. So we are here. So if you are interested, I am here. I've been in it for a while, so I think I know the in and out. So it's not a problem for you guys at all. It's just the fees that if you are able to pay instrumentally and you can cope, you can do it. It's not a problem. Yeah, that's the truth. And you can use UK certificates all over the world. You go to America, you only need adaptation. So many of us, we are already in Australia. I can take my certificate, go to Australia, I'll do adaptation, that's it. But before I go, they would have accepted me, come and work for us. That's how they do it. There's no big deal. I'll just give them all my requirements. The next day I'm there, I'm back to work. They will just adapt me. So it's a good certificate. Okay, how do I apply for mentorship? Mentorship, I cannot mentor you, but you can just, any question you have, let's say you've started the process. If you have question, you are stuck, I can be directing you. It's not a problem. Yeah. Pure gospel. So that's not a problem. My family and friends joined today. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you so much. I appreciate. So we only have 1 minute, and you know we have spent extra 4 minutes. You guys say you are happy for me to go over an hour. That's why I'm going over. So I'm wishing everybody our welfare package is still on. So please go to our WhatsApp. You will see all the things that we are offering there. All the requirements, they are all there, all the criteria. And people have been working towards it. So some people already know they are going to win. So it's a welfare package, is a grant for little business, little stuff we want to give out for all your support, all your help, and all that. So today I have a lot of us have been doing great job. Ikechukwu, did I see Ikechukwu here today? We've been doing great job. Miracle and Praise, all of us. If I don't mention your name, because I have a lot of people here, everyone has been doing great job. Please subscribe to our channels, follow our YouTube page, our Instagram. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends about this channel. We're doing a great thing. We're doing great things here. We're doing beautiful things here. We only started and we are going to go all the way. God giving us good health and sound mind. We are going to go all the way. And we can only do this with your support. We are here to do it, but we need your support by spreading the good news, by spreading the joy about what we do here. So we're going to give a health token to one person today. And it's going to be Miracle. So Miracle has been doing a great job, just like every other person. But during the show, we just choose one person or two to give the health token to. So Miracle will send a message across to you when we finish. So thank you very much. I hope I've been able to answer your questions. But if not, you are free to send a message through our WhatsApp when you start processing your application, or if you just want to know anything more, we'll do that. So thank you very much. Thank you, Miracle. Thank you, Pure Gospel. Thank you, NS Praise. Thank you, Chikasom. Thank you, Onye. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Evans. Thank you, Chukwebuka. Yeah, that's a new one. Thank you, Pure Gospel. Thank you. Thank you for all your love, all your support. It is you guys that is all the gingering. I forgot. What topic would you like to see next? What topic do you guys want me to discuss? Do you want me to discuss the one I like or the one you want? Just quickly, let's round up that with that. Okay. All right. What topic for next? We're not going to have a live show next Friday. We'll let you know when within the week. If not, it will be the upper week. So what topic would you like to see next talk show? You can send a message to WhatsApp so we can look into it. So thank you so much. Bye-bye. We the future, confidence in action. Thank you. Bye-bye.